I'm Venturespoon, and I'm on my way to the airport. So, a little bit of a gap between this and the last video. As you can see, I am now in New York. I'm currently on a rooftop in Queens, like Spider-Man. I'll go and explore more of the city tomorrow. I'm absolutely knackered because it's technically like 1 o'clock at home and I've not slept at all. So I'm going to go and sleep and then post some stuff tomorrow. Good morning. I am still in New York, obviously. There's the Brooklyn Bridge behind me. You can see it all lit up in the daylight now rather than all covered in light. There's the big city. That's where I'm going today. Katie has set me a challenge to get a coffee, a hot dog and a bagel and ask for all three without a New York accent, which I'm actually find quite hard. So I've braved my first subway journey. I've made it into central Manhattan. They've got bikes you can like rent out and shit. It's really cool.
Hey guys, I just helped Will find the Empire State Building.
Thanks, buddy.
Of course.
Okay, so I went to the main entrance, and the main entrance isn't the entrance that I'm supposed to be going in. So I've been told to go down the street, and I will probably find it down there. Right, I found it. I'm inside. Like even the ground floor is stunning here.
And then the Broadway billboards and the lights. It's something you must experience.
I've stopped for a spot of lunch on the Empire State with these two gents here. They're quite lovely. Bloke offered me a sandwich. So all the way through the building, it sort of slowly tells you the story of the construction and how it was all put together. And we're still sort of back in, what, 1902 or something like that now? But it's truly fantastic. It's so amazing to see. They've got all like the old bits of tech and stuff that they would have had back then as well. It's really magical. Thank you, Auntie Lizzie. They've even got the old original elevators that were built in it, with the old controls and stuff, and it's just... You can see all the way down, and obviously King Kong is also a big thing here.
See those hot rivets flying through the air? Nice catch, Lou! Get those planks out of the way, huh? Oh, hey, watch it!
So, I'm now in the actual elevator taking me to the top. I've got a whole elevator to myself. Loads of other people were crammed in.
We're coming up to section.
Waited a little bit.
You're headed to the...
Okay, so my hotel is actually all the way over there somewhere. And if you look really closely just here, you can see Statue of Liberty. Also, I'm not ashamed to admit that that's where I went first by mistake. Going up again.
Please exit left.
So I've done the entire state building. It was just spectacular. The view is amazing. If you ever come to New York, I highly recommend you go and do it. I got myself a little pin, the first of my pins for my journey, and I'm now going to go to Times Square and have a look around there. Never in my life have I been in a city that's made me feel this tiny. Literally, just look at all the buildings around me. Okay, so I've made it fairly close to Times Square. I keep getting distracted by stuff because there's so much to see in the city. I want to go and have a mooch around in Macy's. So New York is so random. You've literally got people on seesaws just stopped in the middle of the street just for a bit of fun. Finally made it to Times Square. Found the Lego store, I found the Sony Experience, had a bit of a play on the VR, absolutely brilliant. And they've got like a 360 sound surround system thing going on in there, and the sound quality is absolutely incredible. It feels like you've just been dumped in the middle of a stage where somebody's performing. Also, the NYPD drive smart cars. That's pretty cool. I've also set myself a challenge to get a selfie with an NYPD officer. So I just found the Daily Bugle. Yeah. So whilst I've been sort of zigzagging through the streets trying to sort of get towards Central Park, I managed to find the New York Public Library. It's somewhere that I've always wanted to go and check out because it is one of the biggest libraries in the world, and I'm a massive book nerd. Alright, so I wasn't sure how to get to Central Park, so everyone kind of just recommended I'll just keep going north. I think I can see it in the distance. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, the Hilton's there, by the way. Hooray! I found Central Park! It's really quite pretty. It's absolutely huge. It's so much bigger than you think it is. But then that goes for the whole city. It's so much bigger than you think it is. Crossing the city as Spider-Man on a game, web slinging, and walking across it are two very different things. I'm probably gonna have to stop videoing now because my battery's a bit low and I forgot to bring my little block thing with me. So yeah, I'm gonna run around the park, explore a little bit, and then I'll probably head back to the hotel to get some juice for my phone. Because Central Park is so gorgeous, I think me only having 10% battery is not really going to do it justice. So I'm going to do the second half of the park, I think, tomorrow. I'm going to find some other stuff to do tomorrow, sort of the north end of the city. I've explored quite a lot of the south, all over like Madison and stuff like that. So my best recommendation for exploring the city is just go and get lost, because I've just found Central Park Zoo down there as well. Just wander around, there's so much to see, there's so much to do. There's random stuff on the streets, and there's plenty of free things to do if you're skint as well. Right, my phone died whilst I was in Central Park. I've made it back to the hotel. I've chucked some juice into it, and then I might pop back out a little bit later, go and explore sort of like the local bars and stuff like that. I've been told by the hotel there's sort of some nice draft places around here, so I'm going to spend my evening doing that because it's Friday night. Yeah. In terms of both of my challenges, I have failed so far today. I got a little bit too distracted to think about it, but I promise I'll do better tomorrow. So that's it for day one of New York. It's a lot of the south end of the city. It was just so beautiful. There's so many little parks and little bits and pieces that you can just go and explore and go and get lost in. There's statues and museums and stuff you can go and explore for free, for just like a couple of dollars donation fee or something like that. The public library itself is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. The journey just keeps going. That's it for day one.